Having main characters that act as caricature of an idea or a symbol is a very common trope in anime. The character may seem too unrealistic or too overpowered for their specific show. Because of this, there are few times I look at a character like this and see something that I can truly relate to, something I can see in myself. But Yukihira Soma isn't one of those characters. Not only do I see aspects of my own personality in him, I can relate to him because of my own personal experience. Here are all of the reasons why I would die for Yukihira Soma. As we know, Soma grew up in his father's diner, challenging, losing, and learning everything he knew about cooking from his dad. His dad taught him what it means to be a remarkable cook, which at the end of the day is to simply make good food. It doesn't have to be the most luxurious meal, and he learned that simple or common doesn't necessarily mean bad. This is something I relate to all too well. While it wasn't culinary school, the music school I went to was filled with people who came from money, who had been trained as classical musicians for their entire lives. People who had the same view of music as the students of Tautz did of cooking. So when Soma arrived at Tautz Academy, it was controversial. A dive chef serving food in what is supposed to be the most elite culinary academy. He was out of place, he was different, and he very clearly didn't belong there. But that never stopped him. When told that his food was bad, that his family diner was common trash, Soma gave them the patented Yukihira Soma shit-eating grin. He kept learning from his mistakes. He kept fighting, and he kept proving people wrong. And it's crucial for his character development that he experiences these setbacks and failures. It grounds him in realism despite the frequent triumphs and foodgasms induced by his cooking. It makes him a character with more dimensions, which is one of the reasons why I love him so much. He doesn't back down from a challenge, even when he admits to knowing the odds are against him. It not only enforces his own ideals, but inspires the supporting cast to step up to his level, to rally with him, to stand up for what is right. His actions inspired Megami to put up a strong fight against Rio. He showed all of Tautz that they didn't have to take Central's regime sitting down, and he proved to Erina that she is more than what her father wants her to be. He's the kind of character that I wish we could have more of. Someone who's very clearly talented, but thrown into situations that they have to work their way out of through their own hard work and determination. While Soma has the most experience in real restaurants, even if it wasn't a 5-star establishment, he still had room to grow, and grow he did, because of his own personal work, his own adaptation, and his own grit. He could do anything when he could actually put his mind to it. And what is Soma's long-term goal? Does he want to open the best restaurant in the entire world? Absolutely not. All he wants to do is take over his dad's restaurant, to cook food his way, not by the way of Tautz, not by the way of Central, but by the way of Soma. He takes the techniques and abilities that he learned from his classes in several Shokugeki challenges and mixes them with his own experimental recipes. And not all of his concoctions are masterpieces. The residents of the Polar Star dorm all have their own horror stories of testing his not-so-savory dishes. But these losses, these moments where he loses high-stake battles are never world-ending for him. He takes them with a smile, and he uses them as an opportunity to grow on his personal shortcomings, and becomes even more motivated to succeed. If Soma were a typical shonen battle protagonist, it would have taken 3 to 5 episodes of personal doubt and struggle towards his cooking after losing the fall tournament. He would be upset that despite him doing well in the last day of the Moon Festival, he still lost to an Elite 10 member. But what did he do instead? He took it with a laugh, he buckled down, and he kept working, and then shoved it right back at a different Elite 10 member. And then he challenged the first fucking seat! And yeah, there are plenty of things that he does that leave me thinking, boy, what are you doing? But that's the thing. That's just the way Soma is. And he's gonna face challenges his way. So, my dear sweet Soma, thanks for never backing down from a challenge despite what you're going against. Thanks for looking in the face of danger with that stupid smile of yours. You inspired me to keep going about my way of life even though so many people out there doubt my path. You validated that it's right to not be okay with the current state of an institution even though so many are content with falling in line with whatever that institution tells them to do. I learned that I don't have to back down from my own personal challenges and should use them as an opportunity to grow. So, even if it meant challenging him to a Shokugeki, I would grab my kitchen knife, think up a recipe, and die for Yukihira Soma.
Friends, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button and be on the lookout for some more SS anime videos coming this month. We'll see you real soon. Bye!